times this is the best kept secret in Hagerstown.
This is something very rare for anywhere in the country, let alone Hagerstown, a small town in Maryland.
The older you get and you look back on the history of the band, and it's something special to be part of something that's existed for 100 years.
It's just been a wonderful experience for the people who've played as well as those who listen.
That starts out like any other, but this is an extraordinary occasion, celebrating the Hagerstown Municipal Band's 100th anniversary season. These surroundings are a little different. Rather than the band's traditional venue at City Park, Mother Nature forces the performance indoors at North Hagerstown High School. Despite the change, the performance surely doesn't disappoint. The municipal band sharing the stage and hosting the Army Herald trumpets, resonating brassy harmonies throughout the crowd. While many things have changed over the last century, the uniforms, the directors, the band members themselves, the one constant is their history of excellence.
In 1915, when the band started, it was sponsored by the city of Hagerstown, and it actually did openings of buildings. The band was asked to play dances, so it was a general entertainment for the population at that time.
The Hagerstown Municipal Band originated from the combining of 4 different bands in the area. They performed their first concert, free of charge, in the Maryland Theater.
In some articles that I've read that were in the Morning Herald, they talked about how it was really music instead of just noise.
For the last 5 years, Doris Smith has been collecting and organizing articles and artifacts from the band's first 100 years. They're all proudly displayed in the Mansion House at City Park. Not an instrumentalist herself, Smith makes this her personal connection to the band.
It's a significant organization in town. There are many talented people who play in this band. The kind of music that they play and the quality, I think that history needs to be preserved.
This special performance celebrates yet another milestone in the band's history, Lynn LaRue's 40th season at the helm, making him the longest-standing director. Add his decade playing euphonium with the group, he's been with the band for half this century. LaRue made a living directing the high school band in Chambersburg, and he's building a legacy leading this band in Hagerstown.
Lynn LaRue's directorship is impeccable. He's fantastic. He knows how to rehearse a group. He knows how to get the best out of every player that every player has to offer, and he knows how to pull the whole group together.
The band performs about 10 pieces at each concert. Leading up to that, they only have 2 rehearsals during the week, a collective 3 hours to practice as a group.
And I'm sure sometimes some of them swallow hard because many of them are much better musicians than I. But that's being said, at least they're willing to cooperate with me. They are forgiving, they work very hard, and they cooperate, and we get along to get the job done.
One of the few band members with LaRue's longevity, Rick Mogensen. He was raised on the municipal band performances, watching his father play clarinet and saxophone.
I was more interested at that time in when I first started, what the surprise was in the Cracker Jack box than listening to the music. But once I started playing an instrument, I became more and more interested in the music itself.
And the summer before his freshman year at North High, he had the honor of playing in his first concert with the band. That was 50 years ago. Then 14 years old, he was the same age as his father when he joined the band back in 1933. Now the tradition continues. Rick's son, Michael Mogensen, is a French horn player with the band. He has the honor of composing a piece of music, the music commissioned to celebrate the 100th anniversary season. His work, Celebration, Fanfare, and Song.
It's supposed to have elements of new, but we're celebrating 100 years of our past as well. So mixed in with the new is also some familiarity.
He weaves in variations of the band's opening and closing numbers, which have been routine since the 1960s. As is tradition to end their concerts with a hymn, you can also hear familiar tunes of 3 different hymns in the piece.
to have them place their faith and trust in me was overwhelming, and I really appreciate the confidence they had in me.
I know Mike was very honored, and I kind of shared a little bit in that honor, being that the band has meant so much to our family over the years. And so to say that it was thrilling is an understatement.
While the tradition has remained through the Mogensen generations, it also continues steadfast throughout the community.
When you look out in that audience, and every week the audience gets bigger and it's free and they come because they love it. That's what music is.
We're here because of a lot of factors. The city's sponsorship. That has always been there, and I hope it always will be.
The band's talent reaches through the community and beyond, tapping a wide range of skill and experience. Students, teachers, military band members, even accountants, doctors, and other instrumentalists whose professions are more distantly related to their passion.
My career and education is not music, so to sit on this stage with professional musicians is an honor for me.
An honor for all of these artists to play, to entertain, and to provide free music to the Hagerstown and Washington County community for a century and beyond.
To be able to come out on a Sunday evening with your family to a free concert of this caliber is something cities much larger than Hagerstown don't even have.
And it's an opportunity in this digital world to come out and see something live performed on stage for free. And you can't really beat that. So
We have gotten the respect, I think, and admiration of good musicians who live in the area, not only play in the band, but come and hear it.
It's been an honor and a privilege to play in the Hagerstown Municipal Band as much today as it was that first year that I played.
I'm very, very fortunate to be a part of such a wonderful organization and a group of fabulous musicians.
The band is going to survive another 100 years. The city of Hagerstown has been extremely supportive, so has the community, and as long as that support is there, this band will be here.